You gotta consent, guys.
We're
I
good.
don't consent to that.
I don't consent.
Good.
Hi, guys. How are all of you?
Brian, Melissa, how are you?
Good. You guys know what Monday is?
Memorial Day.
Memorial Day. Do you guys know what Memorial Day is?
We honor our soldiers.
Yeah. Why do we do that?
Because they sacrificed.
Because they fight for us.
So Memorial Day is an American holiday observed on the last Monday of the month of May. It's honoring the men and women who died while serving in the U.S. military. Memorial Day 2021 will occur on Monday, May 31st. So let's see.
Hi.
So
Heck,
it goes on.
I gotta lower it on this, you guys. Hold on, give me a second.
I just muted you. You're good.
I see how it is.
I can still hear you
So-
from Melissa's.
Try.
So did you know each year on Memorial Day, a national moment of remembrance takes place at 3 p.m. local time. So every Memorial Day at 3 p.m. they do like a moment of silence. Apparently. I didn't know that. Did you know
Actually, I did not know that.
that? Did you know that?
Mhm.
I can hear myself on over
I
there.
know.
Echo. Do you guys have like questions? Like, is there something you guys want to know about Memorial Day?
No, I'm okay.
What's the what do you guys like to do?
Yeah, what is everybody doing on Monday?
Yeah, we're
I'm watching army movies.
Yeah. Does anybody know anybody who's in the military? Current or
My uncles were in the military.
yeah?
My
Do you know
uncle
what branch they were in?
Vietnam. My uncle Winter served in Korea.
Pequeños estudios y unas revisitas.
What was that, Clifford?
My uncle Gene was in Vietnam. It really messed him up real bad.
Oh, really?
Is that the iPad Pro?
Yeah.
It was really clean.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Take it out on anybody in the family, but he found it really hard to talk about, if not impossible.
Yeah. I have two brothers. My brother is in the Marines and my other brother's in the Army. So, and I think my uncle was in the Navy.
Or Afghanistan.
Yeah, my brother's been there quite a few times. Both of them.
Iraq or Afghanistan.
My oldest brother has gone over there so many times that he got a letter from the president saying he doesn't have to serve over there anymore.
Which president?
I think it was.
Bush.
No.
Dang, that's a good question. You want to know what president?
I think the president that did it was Obama. So he hasn't gone back since. He actually he teaches at Duke now for the military over there. So I'm like,
The question was, Melissa, was it Afghanistan or Iraq that he served in?
he's gone to both.
On to both?
Whole tour.
Yeah.
I imagine it was hell for him.
Yeah. No, we haven't got there yet.
Hell for my uncle.
Yeah. Hey, what's the difference between Veterans Day and Memorial Day?
One of my dad's brother was a army too.
Do you guys know the difference between the two holidays?
No.
No,
Well, why don't we look that up? Let's look it up.
Do you know the difference between the two holidays?
Honestly, I think veterans are the ones, the Memorial Days for the ones that passed, and veterans are the ones that are currently
Here.
here. With all the respect, they're alive, you know, and they, you know,
Yeah.
so we celebrate them. That's why you see Veterans Day. You see the ones sometimes they have parades and stuff,
Mhm.
and then you'll see the veterans. They're the World War II veterans, the Vietnam veterans, right? You guys remember that war, the Vietnam War, the Gulf War veterans, obviously the Iraq. So the ones that are, and whereas Memorial Day is for the ones that have passed and gone during the war, right? So we're gonna look that up actually real quick just to make sure, you guys. Yeah, we don't wanna-
Well,
don't wanna-
Memorial Day is in remembrance, so
Right.
for people who have passed, but we still honor those who are still here.
Right.
And Veterans Day, the same thing.
Same thing.
for-
Yeah, obviously,
Our veterans.
obviously everybody's always gonna be included, right, you guys? But they like to have two separate days just to, you know, again, just so each side has come of more of a focus for the day, right?
Mhm.
But again, it's for every person that's gone to not just war, but to the Army, to the Navy, Marines. What's the other one? The Air
Force.
Force.
Yeah.
There you go, the Air Force, right, you guys? So we're gonna look it up real quick just to make sure, because I don't want to see that I'm pulling things out of my butt. But let's look it up. What is the difference between Veterans Day and Memorial Day? Right, because I remember asking myself this, actually not too long ago. I never really thought about it. It was a free holiday. It was paid, right? So, or it was a free day
So
off work.
Memorial Day,
Hey,
which falls on the last Monday in May, honors the men and women who died while serving in the military. Veteran Day, observed every November 11th, recognizes all
Oh,
who have
so-
served in the armed forces.
There it is.
So
Yes,
Navy, Marines,
Marines,
Army, Air Force.
The UFOs. The
Say
Space
what?
Force. That's gonna be
National
upcoming.
Guard.
That's gonna be upcoming. Watch. But how do you say, you guys?
It took me so long.
But yes, you guys, how do you say, yeah, so there it is. So it's kind of like how we were talking about earlier, right? So again, Memorial Day is for all of those who have passed during war, during hardships, and whereas Veterans Day is not just those who are alive, but also for those who have passed away as well, right? So
Mhm.
remembering everything, just what Melissa had said earlier.
I like Rambo.
I'm like, let's see.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
So that was following the Civil War, became official federal holiday in 1971. So right after
Can you
the
hear
Civil
me?
War is when Memorial Day became a national holiday. Did you guys know that? In 1971. Wasn't even thought of yet. Were you?
Can you hear me?
So,
Can you hear me?
many Americans observe Memorial Day by visiting cemeteries or memorials, holding family gatherings, or participating in parades. Unofficially, it marks the beginning of the summer season. So, I mean, yeah, Memorial Day usually does kick off my summer season,
Yeah, it does.
except when
normally, right?
COVID's around,
Yeah, how do you say, yeah, it usually does run there, right, you guys?
Mhm.
But
Everybody usually barbecues or has some sort of, family
barbecues,
get-together.
we go to the parks, well, I was gonna say fireworks, but that's what's 4th of July then, you guys? If we have
Oh,
members,
yeah?
what
That's
is 4th of
fireworks
July?
month.
What do we celebrate on 4th of July?
My birthday.
The Air Force.
Your
birthday's-
birthday?
Your birthday's on the 5th, but nice try.
My sister's is on the 4th.
So what is 4th of July versus Memorial Day?
Or Veterans Day, right?
It's
Veterans
the
Day.
Veterans Day.
What do we celebrate on 4th of July, you guys?
Hey,
Fireworks.
Our
Fireworks.
Independence Day.
Fireworks.
It's
What's the 4th of
We
July?
celebrate our independence from Britain.
I think Andres said it,
Red, white, and blue day, whatever you want to
Fireworks.
call it.
Independence Day.
right? So independence, right? The Independence Day
Yeah,
is on 4th of July, which is what we celebrate, right?
yeah.
So it tends to be one of those holidays that's kind of like Memorial Day and Veterans Day, because I guess it's the, the whole, like, well, without the fireworks, of course, but you
Yeah.
go with the family, you have a
Exactly.
barbecue kind of thing, right? Kind of the American holidays, right? Tend to be somewhere amongst those lines.
Mhm.
But how do you say, but again, I know that usually during like Memorial and Veterans Day, they will have parades. I don't know if there's any parades. I know they do out on the coast. They have some parades.
Mm-hmm.
I know last year they were canceled. I'm not sure about this year, but
Yeah.
if you haven't gone to one, you should definitely go to one. I feel like they do a really good job at honoring them.
Yeah. How do you say? Yeah. So again, I don't remember if they do have them here in Modesto, but I do know that they actually do like downtown. I've seen them actually a couple of times when I was at the bar chilling a couple years ago. But how do you say? How do you
This guy.
say? They do have days of remembrance, you guys too. I know they have. What's that? Okay, well, that's what I wanted to see. That place in Washington where they have the memorial graveyard. What is that called?
It's
What's it called?
I've been there. Hold on.
Yep.
Washington?
You don't remember the name?
Arlington.
Arlington. There you go. In Arlington.
Arlington.
Guys,
Yeah, there you go.
so they tend to do. They do have a day of remembrance there. I don't know if they. Yeah, it has to be. It has to be during Memorial, obviously, because Memorial Day. If it's gone away.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, if you look it up on the Arlington at the Washington Monument, right, you guys?
Oh, yeah. Over there. Did you guys know that anybody who serves in any armed forces will always have some sort of military at their funeral? And then they're always still buried with honor, even if they were in it like 50 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy how you guys part of the tradition, right?
Yeah.
You also
Yeah,
get-
when my
Mhm.
Uncle Gene died, we heard gun shooting at his funeral for his
Mhm.
service.
Yeah, they do that too as well. Yeah, they will fire. They will have a
Yeah.
shooting squad out there sometimes, and they will shoot a bullet in honor of remembrance, right?
Mhm.
And I know they're also buried with the flag, right?
Mm-hmm.
Their flags are usually the one that's on their casket is usually given to like
Oh, yeah,
the
that's
wife
right.
or like the
Yeah,
next
somebody
person, which
part
be a
of the
child.
family, right?
Yeah.
Right, you guys. So it's all part of tradition, right? It's all part of upkeeping
Yep.
the nation's. I mean, this has been going on since the beginning of this. This is the beginnings of this.
Yeah.
I guess
Oh,
Kansas State of the country, right, you guys?
Mhm.
How do you say?
Washington
Monument. In this, who knows what year the United States finally became a nation? What's the date?
88.
This guy.
1776.
What was it? What was it, Clifford?
1776.
There it is. 1776 is the correct answer.
Oh,
Good
we
job,
are
Clifford
born.
Slanks. You're amazing. How do you say? But yeah, 1776 was the year that the country finally was recognized as its own nation.
Civil War, which ended in spring of
Yeah, there you
1860.
go.
And more lives.
Oh yeah, that's another good question. What
Fun.
war? Yeah, there you go. Ask.
So a fact for you guys, the Civil War, which ended in the spring of 1865, claimed more lives than any
Oh,
conflict
yeah.
in the U.S. history, required the establishment of the country's first national cemetery. So
Yeah,
that
it
is the
It was.
Fun fact.
Who in the Civil War? Who was fighting each other? Do you guys remember what sides were fighting in the Civil War? Who was it versus who?
The Union versus the Confederacy.
There you go. Yep,
Good job.
exactly. And they're all what? They're
How
all
can I remember
they're
that?
all Americans, right?
Yes,
So when
except
you got one side that's Americans and the other side that's Americans, and they're both killing each other, there was a lot of deaths. A lot of Americans passed away during that war, right?
yes.
by the late 1860s, American various towns and cities have begun holding springtime tributes to these countless fallen soldiers,
Yeah.
decorating their graves with flowers and reciting prayers.
Yeah. So again,
So it's been
Even-
going on
Yeah.
for a long
that's been
time.
going on for a long time, and even though we've had bigger wars, like for instance, let's say World War I, World War II, right? Those were big, massive wars with a lot of deaths.
Mhm.
The Civil War still claimed more American lives because, again, that was because Americans were fighting each other, right?
Yep.
Yes.
And nowadays it's even less because I mean we got drone warfare, we got nuclear warfare, missile warfare, so you're not exactly fighting all the time on the battlefield. It tends to be just kind of like each side shooting things at each other. Still
Mm.
scary, you know? Actually, it's actually more dangerous when you think about it.
Mhm.
But how do you say, how do you say, but yes, the Civil War did claim more lives. And it's still to this day, no other war has caught up to the amount of American soldiers that passed away during that war, exactly. And how do you say, so yeah, so there's some interesting facts. How do you say, you guys have any questions?
Yep.
Anything regarding,
Nope.
Memorial Day.
not even regarding, today's holiday?
Is
Holiday?
Patriot Day or when 9/11 happened? Is
I
that
think-
considered a holiday now?
I think 9/11 is
Sure
Patriot Day.
is.
You wanna look that up?
Yeah.
The Navy's
I
had to
know
do
it's called
anything
Patriot
for
Day now,
Memorial
but
Day?
the September
Navy?
11th. I mean.
Yeah, the Navy.
Does the Navy have anything to
Yep,
do
it is.
for Memorial Day? It is?
It's not a federal holiday. School
Red and white,
businesses
well,
remain
Martin
open.
Luther Yes.
King Day.
Patriots Day.
Yes, the Navy, we remember on Memorial Day, we do remember those who also passed away in the Navy during the wars as well. So it does involve that as well, Andres. And yes, Melissa just said right now that 9/11 now will be considered Patriot Day, right? So if you guys remember,
Yep, like
actually,
the movie.
guys, this year would have marked how many years since 9/11 happened?
20 years.
20 years. Can you believe that? I feel
You want to know a fun fact?
What?
Is September 11th of 2001, 20 years ago,
Yep.
my brother just entered the base to go into the Marines.
Just exactly.
That day.
Right as
And
all
he
the
said it
warfare.
was so scary because
Yeah.
everything just went into straight lockdown. And already being scared to go to boot camp, like,
Yeah.
you know,
But now he was certainly going to have to go into war, right?
Mhm.
Because that's after that the U.S. declared war on was it Afghanistan, right? So that's what just the
Then
beginnings.
when the Taliban refused to hand over Osama bin Laden.
Yes.
Yep.
Exactly. So then they would declared war on Afghanistan, and after that, the Iraqi war as well, right? With Saddam Hussein and everything. So he got there right as it all beginning, right?
Mm-hmm.
But-
so another holiday that's not considered a federal holiday, does anybody know what it is? It happens
No.
usually around
I
December.
have no idea.
Pearl Harbor,
Oh, yeah,
Pearl
yeah.
Harbor.
Pearl Day.
Pearl Harbor.
Yeah, there you go. Did somebody say it? I think somebody say it. Yeah,
Yep.
Pearl Harbor Day. Yeah, that's
I
right.
did.
Do you guys remember what that was? What was Pearl Harbor Day?
When Japan attacked Pearl Harbor.
That's right. Do you guys know where Pearl Harbor is?
It
No.
was a Navy base in
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
There you
Good
go.
job.
Yeah, good facts there,
Hallelujah.
buddy. You're good. You're good. Yeah. So
So there's all these many different things that have happened like in our history that lead to today and to Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Why we honor them, whether they're here or they're past.
yes,
Yeah.
that's right, guys. And that's exactly what Memorial Day is all about, right? All those who have passed away during these wars that have served the country,
Mhm.
we will remember them on Monday, right? It's not just a holiday of payday
Yeah.
off, right? No, it's
Not just a day to
remembering-
barbecue or
It's not
swim.
just exactly. It's to remember those who have served in the military and have served their time for this country, right, guys?
Yep.
Yeah, but how do you say? Yeah. So again, that will be Monday. So it is a national holiday. So like you were saying, what is a national holiday? Is the day that we get off, right? And
We
then
have-
a federal. It's a federal
Federal.
holiday.
Yeah.
A federal holiday is when, as a remembrance to those who serve, we take a day of rest to remember them, right?
You know that
Yeah.
Veterans Day
Oh,
is a
yeah.
national it's a federal holiday.
Right, it's-
But for our company, we don't honor, well, I mean, we honor it, but we don't,
We
Take
also
that
get
off.
paid
Where?
on that day too.
during November, we don't take.
oh, we don't take that one's Veterans Day, right?
We take Veterans Day.
We don't
because
take Veterans Day.
That's why we take that extra day during Christmas.
Yeah.
But it's
But-
one of those ones that you can move.
Oh yeah, it's one of those. Yeah. That's like yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But
Right?
Memorial Day is like
Yeah.
the one that like, I feel like, I mean, not that
The
Veterans
grand
Day doesn't matter,
day.
but
Yeah, yeah.
Memorial Day is the one that's the most important.
Yeah, Memorial, because that includes those for those who passed away
Mhm.
who gave their lives up to serve the country, right? So that
Yeah.
is it is not to put down the other one, but it is a little bit more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah.
And like we were saying about earlier about Patriot Day, it's not a federal holiday, so we don't have the day off, but it
Yeah.
still is a day of remembrance.
Yep.
Right, we still remember that day. The president still holds. They'll have a speech going on, right? They'll
Yep.
they'll visit the where the World Trade Center.
Yep.
And then
Travis
they'll remember those who passed away that day, because those guys were, those that, not every person that passed away there was didn't serve the military, right? Those were just, right, Americans that just so happened to be the wrong place at the wrong time, right? And so, but again, all due to conflicts between countries, right? So technically it is related to, again, that's why it's, again, remembered by, this country, right? As the day as we were attacked.
Yep.
Right, so.
So if you guys know anybody that serves or,
Yeah,
just maybe,
make sure to tell them.
Just say thank you for-
and thank you for your service, right? Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Thank you
whether,
for-
even though they're still here, they still
Yeah.
played a huge
I wasn't
part
talking
in
to
our
you,
history, yeah,
Right,
so.
yeah, absolutely, right, you guys, so that's what it's all about, right? That's what Memorial Day is
Oh.
all about.
Listen,
Anybody
you guys,
have any
I'm
more
gonna let
questions?
you guys go for right now. I'll see you guys this afternoon.
All right, we'll see your legs later, Cliff. All right, how do you say,
Later, everybody.
does anybody else have any more questions?
You guys have any questions, want to know anything else about Memorial Day and what it is?
No,
Pretty
it's
good
all right.
timing. All right, there it
Your
is. Well,
history class.
we still got more time, you guys. So again, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for listening today. So I know we can't
Yeah,
always do
thanks for
private
joining
stuff,
us.
but again, it's important, so that's why we talk about it. That's why we talk about it today.
Mhm.
Yep.
And,
So,
we will have Monday off, you guys, just to remember it. So we won't, I don't know if people
Have
visit
program
their
on Monday.
members, but that day we'll have it off.
We'll be closed.
It's 3-day weekend, you guys. You guys have any plans?
Nope.
No,
Chilling?
I'm just going to watch army
But Lance is
movies.
going camping.
Lance is going
Yep.
camping.
There it is.
I'm leaving on
What day are you going camping, Lance? Monday morning?
Sunday. I'll be back on Friday. A whole week in Yosemite.
Yosemite.
Yes,
Nice.
Watch out
you
for them
going
bears.
to Yosemite?
No, bro.
Never been to Yosemite.
You always say this. You gotta do some tent camping over there.
Still haven't been, dog.
We're increasing reservations for day trips. You should go.
I snapped
Yeah.
my femur in half in Yosemite. Good times.
There it is.
Yes. Well, thank you guys for joining my history class today. I hope you enjoyed it and learned something about Memorial Day.
This
Yes,
new,
guys. Remember, later on, later we have music class at 2:00.
Mhm.
You can
Music
log in
class.
back in here. Me and Melissa will be taking over that. We'll do some karaoke. So if you guys want to join into that, try to think of a
Yes,
song
we will.
at a time. That way, we can jam in as much people as we can.
Okay.
But you guys already do a good job about doing that. So.
Yeah,
All
there.
right. It's all right. It's good.
And
All right, because I have to go.
There it is. Thank you guys. Thanks for joining us.
Yes, we're always going in there. You guys appreciate it. We appreciate it. We love to see your guys' faces, and we'll hopefully see you here back later.
Hi guys, see you at 2.
Later.
And there
You
it
guys,
is.
you guys.
All right.
Time again. We got your time on this one.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. You
Good morning. Actually, good afternoon.
See you guys back here at 2.
You too.
All right.